Time is a man-made construct meant to measure duration. See, time is all perspective. And when I was doing research, I came across the fact that 80% of people live in the past, which makes sense because you often hear how history repeats itself, and I disagree. History could only repeat itself if we allow it to repeat itself. What I say is what you do now in this moment alters your future. If you know history and you have knowledge of history in the past, how can it repeat itself if you don't take action now? Time is simply a perspective. What's long to one individual can be seen as short to another. And it is up to our actions in this present moment that could determine our future. And everyone knows that we cannot go back in time and change the past. So why do 80% of us live in the past? This is a tool of measurement to keep us in the matrix. See, we use time to organize our schedules and give our life order according to our jobs. If you are free outside of the matrix, you wouldn't have to worry about you wouldn't have to worry about time. You see, all of us dream, but I don't ever recall seeing a clock in my dream. I don't ever recall seeing our phones in a dream, but we're constantly on these stuff all the time. See, the past, present, and future is all happening at the same time. They're all happening simultaneously, and they cannot exist. They cannot exist without each other. So we know we can't go back in the past. So why do we live in the past? This is how mental disorders happen. You see, all depression is living in the past, trying to change that outcome. Anxiety is being in the present moment, trying to live in the future. You're trying to get out this moment right now. You're anxious, knee tapping, playing with your hair. Depressed, crying, thinking about the decisions you should have made. This all controls us and takes us out of the present moment. This is a tool meant to measure duration, but in fact, it actually ages us and gets us out the moment. It has us thinking that life is short, but it's your perspective on time is what makes life short. If you're always in the present moment, life doesn't seem that way. And we can control our time by with our breath and our conscious thought. If we're always in a rush, we wake up, hear the alarm clock, we hit the snooze button, you need that extra 2.5 minutes of rest. You want to try and squeeze all that rest you can before you get to work. And then you're rushing on the train, and then you forgot that you left your wallet because you're in a rush, because you think you have no time. When in reality, we're timeless. Think about this. If you were outside your job, or if you were living the life you wanted to be, what would time be for you? Would you still be getting up at that time to rush into work? Or would you take your time with things and do activities and hobbies that actually propels you forward in the life you want to live? See, our viewpoint on time determines the lifestyle we live. If we're behind a cubicle every day and we're doing a 9 to 5 every day, that is our concept of time. We're just waiting to the day we turn 65 to be retired and finally free. All of this is designed to take us outside the present moment, to make us not enjoy our life on this physical plane. Time is just a social construct meant to organize, control, and measure duration. And in order to slow this down, you have to do things that you enjoy. You have to engage in activities that you enjoy. Why do you think about this? For those of you in school, or for those of you with a job, think about when you wake up in the morning. You wake up a little tired, you want to sleep a little bit more, right? So you sleep for 5 minutes more. You get to school and you're sleepy in class. So you sneak a little snooze in class and you sleep for 5 minutes more in class. How does those 5 minutes feel in class compared to when you're home? I guarantee it feels a lot longer in class versus than when you were home. Snoozing while you're tired at home for 5 minutes goes like, but snoozing for the same amount of time in school, that feels like 20 minutes. Why is that? It's perspective. It's perspective. Time is really just the fourth dimension, and what we have to do to control our perspective on time to make it work in our favor is by being present. By telling yourself that you have all the time in the world and you could get what you want done just by being present and through organization. This is what time is. Once we take proper measures and focus in on what we want, that's how we could use time in our favor. Take the information from the past, apply it in the present to alter it for the future you want. This is how we unlock the matrix of time. Don't want to keep this too long. Don't want to hold up any more of your time. Get the book The Caged Bird Still Flies out on Amazon. If you want more time videos, comment down below. Share this video with share this video with a friend who's always in a rush, who think they don't have time. They don't think they have time because they're not in the present moment. They're in the past or they're in the future. And this ages us tremendously. Time out.